On April 24th, 2024, Twitch announced they were hosting a 4-hour-long Stardew Valley competition. Now you might be wondering, how does someone play Stardew Valley competitively? Well, this event had a list of objectives, all with different payout amounts. Whichever team completes an objective the fastest will earn that amount of money. It's up to the teams to figure out which of these objectives they think is worth aiming for, as it will be impossible to do all 14 objectives within the 4 hours, even with 4 players on a farm. I'll explain some of these objectives in more detail later on, but that's all you need to know for now. After I saw that announcement tweet, I raced to the event page and saw one of my friends, TheHaboo, already confirmed as a player in the event. I immediately DM'd him to find out how I could get in. He replied a minute later, offering a spot on his team. With my spot in the event confirmed, Haboo found 2 more players, Albino Liger and the real guy Judge, to round out our team. He then immediately got to work on a 10-page document listing out exactly how we'd win this event. This document listed which of the 14 objectives we planned to win, and was detailed down to the day what every player's role would be. We managed to set up a few practice sessions over the weekend to run through the plan and make any adjustments where needed, but before we know it, it was the day of the event. And this is how it went. The most immediate objective we needed to get working on was the Mines Deep Divers. $800 for the first team to reach floor 120 of the mines. This goal would be heavily contested, so we had to move fast. Our first day consisted of clearing a space for crops, gathering enough wood for 3 chests, and immediately going to sleep. Day 2 through 4 was spent watering those starter parsnips and sleeping until the mines opened on spring 5th.
Best luck, we're going.
Woohoo! Thankfully, the 5th had the best luck possible, so 3 of us raced to the mines while Lager fished for our food source, as the parsnips and random forage wouldn't last too long. We all harvest 1 parsnip each just to complete a basic in-game quest for a little extra money, but Haboo would be harvesting the rest of the crops as he needs the farming XP the most. I'll be getting farming level 10 too, but that's not important until later. Our goal is to dive around 40 levels per day, meaning we'll reach floor 120 within 3 days of mining. While in the mines, we do need to gather at least 160 copper ore, 80 iron ore, 80 gold ore, and 175 coal. These are most of the materials we're going to need to complete further objectives throughout the run, like restoring the community center, obtaining 4 candles from Grandpa's evaluation, and in general just making a ton of money. While Liger is providing food for us in the mines, he's also catching a few fish which are needed to complete the fish tank bundles in the community center, and collecting 1 of each spring forage for the craft room bundles. With our best luck day, we managed to fly all the way down to floor 45 by the end of day 1 in the mines. We're ahead of pace and pass out in the mines. Normally passing out's a bad thing because you lose 10% of your money, but we have so little at the moment it really doesn't matter. You also normally wake up with less energy, but because we leveled up during the day, we actually wake up with full energy.
Good luck. Best luck.
Nice.
Oh my god.
We happen to get another max luck day and go back to the mines. Haboo hangs back to organize our chests and to activate the community center cutscene at 9 AM, while the rest of us continue to fly down the mines. Because we hit mining level 2, we can now make some cherry bombs, and that will help us get down the mines much faster also. We end the day at floor 85, still above pace. We only want to head to the mines on lucky days, so we sleep until the next one shows up, which is spring 9th.
We're going.
Alright.
Community center down.
Oh, right. Good call.
Since Haboo activated the cutscene the day before, it's now our turn to touch the plaque so that the wizard will invite us to learn how to access the bundles. After another day of flying down the mines, 47 minutes into our run, we are the first team to reach floor 120, completing the Mines Deep Divers objective.
Oh, ladder top, 120, done.
We're 120, we're done.
Good job.
120.
With that goal out of the way, our main focus now is to complete all the community center bundles, and to make as much money as we can. We figured as we spend the first hour in the mines, there's a chance teams will complete all the bundles before us, and there'll be teams that make more money than us, but thankfully, the top 3 teams get paid out for both of those objectives, so it's still worth going for. That's 1 down.
If you want to sell them too.
We go next. The next important day is spring 13th, where we'll be buying as many strawberry seeds as possible. We sold all our leftover gems and fish and prepared the farm for the strawberries to be planted. At 9 AM, we walk into town, buy our seeds, and immediately leave. We plant the seeds, water them, and sleep until spring 18th, Pam's birthday. We grab a gold parsnip each as a gift and head to the Wizard's Tower. The Wizard teaches us how to access the community center, and we immediately run to Pam's to give her the parsnips. It's important that our only friend in town is Pam, because in a couple years' time, we're going to check our mailboxes and hope that she sent us a lot of battery packs. This will be important later. The rest of spring is spent watering and harvesting our strawberries for farming XP and gold. Summer means new forageables, new crops, new fish, and quality sprinklers. We clear out debris and prep the farm before heading into town to buy a few more resources and to upgrade an axe to copper. Once Haboo has planted the new seeds and placed the sprinklers, we sleep all the way until summer 19th, only leaving our bed to smelt iron and harvest blueberries when they're ready. Summer 19th is when I'll collect the copper axe just to give it back to upgrade it to steel. I buy more iron and gold for more sprinklers. Haboo hands in our first community center bundle, unlocking the pantry, and during this downtime, Liger is fishing for the summer fish bundle, and Judge is chopping trees for wood and foraging XP. The rest of summer is spent smelting my ores and harvesting blueberries when needed.
How's pace? Best pace we've ever had. Mainly because our mines was like 3 minutes faster than our best pace.
Fall once again brings new forageables, new crops, new fish, and twice as many sprinklers. Haboo and Liger hand in some more bundles, unlocking the fish tank, the boiler room, and the bulletin board. Liger then completes the boiler room entirely, unlocking minecarts for us to get around the town faster. Haboo buys all the 4 seeds needed. I collect the steel axe and hand it to Judge, who continues to chop down trees and now the hardwood stumps too. Our next big day is Any Rain Day, which comes on fall 7th. Today I get to abuse a fun Stardew mechanic which we'll use 2 more times in this run. This mechanic in the game uses the fact that it is impossible to fail the first fish you catch. Meaning, if I'm able to hook a catfish as my first fish, what is normally a really difficult fish to catch becomes impossible to fail. Catfish are really easy to identify because they'll bolt up and down the bar much faster than any other fish you'd expect to find right now. So if the fish isn't bolting around fast enough for me, I can just escape out until I'm sure I've hooked a catfish. Okay, I've got it on the line. I'm doing like tiger trout and stuff after this, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay, catfish got. With the catfish collected, we still need a few more community center fish today, which both me and Liger are looking for. Meanwhile, Haboo is handing in bundles and playing Junimo Kart at the saloon to try and secure the Junimo Kart high score objective. During this day, it's announced that another team has completed the Skull Cavern level 25 objective. That was on our to-do list, however, we also knew that if any team wanted to, they could full send it and beat us to it. So we weren't too upset by this. By 5 PM, we've caught all the fish we needed today, and Haboo set a score of 79,000.
I'm dead anyways, okay.
How are we feeling about that run?
Not good. 79,000. It's easily beatable.
It's a much lower score than we'd like, but it was time to sleep until fall 15th. Fall 15th is a pumpkin harvest day, but also the day that Liger will buy a coop and rearrange our cabin so they can optimally pet our cat. And I'm not joking. I haven't mentioned it yet, but we have to pet this cat 80 times to max out his friendship, earning us 1 point towards Grandpa's evaluation. If you're confused, don't worry, I'll explain that in more detail later. Meanwhile, I'm buying 240 coal to turn into 30 preserve jars, and Judge is chopping more trees and hardwood. The rest of fall is spent sleeping, and I've begun helping harvest crops, as Haboo is now farming level 10. Alright, sleeping until the 19th.
Just like in real life, sleep through winter.
We spend the first 18 days of winter hibernating, only getting out of our bed to jar pumpkins and pet the cat. Winter 19th, we emerge from our slumber to find winter forageables, including a nautilus shell from the beach, and I buy 160 copper and 40 coal from Clint, which we'll be turning into cherry bombs. The original plan for this was for Haboo to go to the Skull Cavern in spring year 2 to reach level 25. However, like I said, another team already beat us to it, but we still figured the bombs might be useful. Liger buys a ton of wood and stone before Robin's prices go up in year 2 and buys a barn. Haboo sells the pickled pumpkins, buys out the entire vault bundle from the community center, and then the rest of us get a much needed backpack upgrade as a little Christmas present. Okay, I think we're sleep ready.
Yeah, I'm back home now clearing these trees because they
Nautilus shell,
annoyed me.
crocus, snow yams in, Christopher in. We are sleeping until spring. 2 hours into our run, we are done with year 1. We were so busy in the mines and with the strawberries in year 1 that we never got around to planting the spring crops needed for the community center, which is why we're getting them now. I also buy 450 rhubarb and 240 starfruit for later. Liger uses this time to upgrade our coop, and Judge is chopping down more hardwood. We sleep for another 2 weeks, harvest our crops and plant the next batch of rhubarb. Liger upgrades our barn, and Judge is using another fishing mechanic similar to the one I used earlier. It's coded into the game that you cannot fish up trash as your first fish. So if you fish somewhere that is normally full of trash, like the small pond on your farm, the game swaps out the trash for a sunfish. We felt like this was a creative way to guarantee a sunfish and just save us a little bit of time. We head out on spring 16th to go to the desert festival. This would have been the day that Haboo went down into the Skull Cavern, but we still had to go to the desert because we needed a sandfish for the community center. We then go back to hibernating, jarring rhubarb, and petting the cat. On spring 28th, we head out for another harvest, and Judge manages to find a truffle in the traveling cart. This helps massively, because now we don't have to upgrade our barn to deluxe, and it saves us 32,000 gold we were about to spend on 2 pigs later.
Truffle.
Any large prot. We got another truffle?
Yeah.
Buy it.
Wait, really?
What? Wait, so we don't have to get a pig. We don't have to upgrade barn.
Yeah, we can
That
skip barn.
is true. We're then back into summer, which will be spent growing the last crops for the bulletin board bundles, as well as catching the final few fish that we didn't get time to catch earlier. The tuna, the ghostfish, the wood skip, and most importantly, the pufferfish. Annoyingly, the pufferfish isn't able to be caught until noon, but we will be abusing that same tutorial fish mechanic that I used for the catfish for Haboo to catch the pufferfish.
Got it. We're good.
God.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
After more jarring, cat petting, harvesting crops, I reach level 10 farming and choose the Coop Master perk so I can befriend coop animals faster. This will help speed up getting that rabbit foot, the wool, and the duck feather. All year 2 is used to get the final quality crops needed and all the animal products. Because we found the truffle in the traveling cart earlier, we don't need the pigs, but we buy 2 chickens, 2 cows, 4 ducks, and 4 rabbits. Because my friend Kara was casting the event, I told her I'd name a rabbit after her. So I take the extra time and I give each of the 3 casters a rabbit on the farm. Judge takes this time to upgrade his cabin so that we have a kitchen, as we need to cook a fried egg and a maki roll. Every day is now spent jarring crops for money and petting and feeding all the animals until we have the drops that we need. I get my rabbit's foot and wool, I get the duck feather, fall 14th I get the final coop drop that I need, and fall 15th Liger gets the large milk from the cow. We sleep 5 more days to let the pumpkins be ready for harvest, and on the 19th, Haboo gets the final pet needed to make the cat reach full friendship.
Where did it spawn? Oh. Oh, it's loved. I got
Let's
the
go.
last pet, chat. It gave me green algae.
Snipe that pet.
Dude,
I
this
got
heck
the last
day
pet.
before.
Who got the last
Doubters be silenced. I can love the animal.
Fall 20th, everyone is handing in all the remaining community center items. 2 hours and 45 minutes into our run, we are about to break the world record for the fastest vanilla multiplayer community center restoration, and Liger gets soft locked.
Okay, never mind. I realized I have.
Where am I going?
Oh, no.
items.
I'm soft locked.
What?
Uh-oh.
No. Okay, don't press a button. What directions were you holding when you went outside?
Down?
Okay, hold straight up and spam right click. Can you not move?
No, I cannot.
I think you're soft locked.
I have to Alt F4. Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's
hold on.
fine.
Should we sleep and hand
I'm
it in
resetting the
tomorrow?
server. I
don't think we should do that.
True.
We shouldn't do that.
That's a better option than resetting the server.
Okay, come back, sleep. In fear of breaking the event rules or bugging out the evaluation points we really desperately need, we wait until we can restart the server with everyone back in the game and complete the last bundle on the full 21st.
And we are done.
Bundles complete.
DC's done.
CC done.
Yippee!
250, technically. Because, damn it.
Yeah, we had some DC issues if anyone's
About
watching
10
right
minutes
now, but
faster than our best pace.
we would have world record if we didn't have that glitch. That's so upsetting.
That's actually really upsetting.
It's okay. Technically, the world record wouldn't have been accepted, as even though the seed was random to us, the seed was provided by Twitch, which means it's technically a seeded run. Regardless, we were the first team to complete all the bundles, winning us a second objective. On fall 22nd, we activate the Community Center ceremony cutscene, earning us 2 more points towards Grandpa's evaluation.
Pop balloons. So this last hour, what do we want to go for? Obviously,
We're
like
going for the island.
Yeah, we got work to do
Islands.
still.
We're going to the island. We're doing that day. I'm doing another Junimo Kart run, and then it's just artifacts.
We spend the rest of fall and the entirety of winter jarring crops and sleeping. We really do hibernate in this game. On spring 1st of year 3, Grandpa visits us and based on a scoring system rates our farm. We made over 1 million gold, earning us 7 points. We completed the community center and watched the cutscene, earning us 3 points. We reached floor 120 of the mines, earning us 1 point. And I wasn't kidding about the cat petting. Getting the cat to max friendship earned us our 12th and final point needed to grant us a 4-candle evaluation, winning us our 3rd objective.
I'm so proud
So
of
proud
you,
of
my
you.
dear.
Let's go.
4 candles.
First 4 candle.
Candles.
Did you get 4?
4 candles.
4 candles,
Perfectly
yeah.
over the tree.
As a reward for getting 4 candles, Grandpa gives us a statue of perfection that will print 2 to 8 iridium ore a day. We sleep and smelt this iridium until we have 5 bars. The Stardew economists hate this little secret that we have. We check our mail and hope that Pam has sent us 5 battery packs over the 2 years, which she did. And then we take the 200 hardwood Judge has been collecting down to Willie's to repair the boat. After 1 more sleep, we are ready to set sail for Ginger Island, completing a 4th objective. Once on the island, I race to find 21 golden walnuts, which is the amount needed to unlock the island dig site, which I'm purely doing just for museum artifacts. Meanwhile, Liger is sprinting through the 10 floors of the volcano for the prismatic shard at the end.
Sorry, I'm just having a moment over here. Don't mind me.
You're fine.
Hello?
Good.
I went down to 0 health and then back up to full. Hell yeah.
Oh, you frame perfected it?
I did
yes.
it. I did it.
Scuff.
Oh,
And they
that's
eat up
what
the...
it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
Back home, Judge is opening our collection of geodes, trying to find any extra artifacts we can, just in case no other team is focused on the museum donation objective. Haboooo uses this time to play another round of Junimo Kart as he wasn't happy with his score earlier.
How did that die?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
What'd you
we're
get?
done. 128,490. I mean, we'll probably do a long day again where I just do it, so it's kind of fine.
He dies at 128,000, which he still doesn't think is good enough. So we head to bed and run it back again the next day, looking for artifact spots on the island, hoeing up the dirt in the regular mines, and opening artifact troves. All while Haboooo is playing Junimo Kart.
Yeah.
You said 95 hoeing.
165. That's all we're getting.
He dies at a score of 165,000, and we just have to hope that's good enough. With 20 minutes left in the run, we hand in our final artifacts and plant 240 more starfruit. 15 minutes of jarring crops later, we spend the final 5 minutes selling every item in our possession. We're ripping sprinklers out of the ground and chopping down every single tree in sight. Everything must go. As the timer hits 0, we pull up the main Twitch broadcast and we are announced as the winners of the event.
Let's have a look and see exactly who our biggest winners were of the day. And you can see here that it was indeed Team TheHaboo.
To our surprise, we won the most gold earned category in first place, and even Master Curators, which was the most museum donations. It also turned out that Haboo's score of 165,000 in Junimo Kart was enough to score us our 7th objective of the event. After a team interview with the casters, the event was over. A massive thank you to Haboooo for inviting me to his team and for planning out the entire dock. Thank you to Albino Liger and Judge for taking the time out of their day to practice and being god tier teammates. And finally, a thank you to everyone still watching this video. If you want to watch the full uncut VOD, I'll link in the description. It was a super fun stream, so I do highly recommend it. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch while you're at it. I'll see you all in the next video.